Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to share with you the fragrances I've gotten this April. I just got my last bottle in. I don't have anything else being sent from previous orders, so I feel like I can do this a few days earlier rather than the end of the month. I have about 20 bottles here and I'm really excited to share these with you because some of these have been on my must-buy list for years and other ones were great opportunities. Some were sent to me, so I'm excited to share them with you. So let's get into it. Now, 5 of them were sent to me and 15 were purchases or were gift with purchase. We'll start off with the smallest bottle. Yes, I am including this because I do collect many bottles of perfume. I have a small little bottle of Flower Bomb Nectar. I have been asked to review this fragrance, so I probably will, but this is one of the little cute things that I got. I also did a little bit of shopping at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and I got a few bottles there. The first thing I got was from Lavelle. It's a hair and body oil, and I like to use body oils right after the shower or to use it to add a little bit more emphasis to specific fragrances. If I'm looking for floral fragrances or fruity fragrances, I do actually like to layer perfume oils and body oils with other fragrances, and this is Peach Blossom and Honey, and it's just very sweet and easy, and I think I paid like $2 for this. It was in clearance and I was really excited to get this. 2 other fragrances that I found, one was just why not, was Lynette Lepore. This actually smells really nice. It's light, it's powdery, it's feminine. It's going to be an easy morning scent for me to wear. I think I spent like $8 on this. And then one that I've been meaning to get for a while and I finally got is Roberto Cavalli. This is the Eau de Parfum. Now this fragrance is just beautiful. It's big, it's bold, it's feminine, and there's just something about the way that this smells that I think is very attractive and confident. So I do really love this fragrance. I've been meaning to get it. It's been on different, like in my cart on different websites. And again, I found it at TJ Maxx on clearance for like $13. So I was like, hey, now's the perfect time to get it. So I picked it up and it's fantastic. I've been enjoying it a lot. I did pick up 2 things. I think it was on Depop, 2 fragrances that one of them is one that was on my must-buy list. So I picked it up, and the other one is one that I wanted to try and experience this brand. The one that I wanted to try and experience the brand is Ellis Brooklyn. This is Rose or Rose? I don't know exactly. This is a really nice, feminine, easy rose scent. Very pretty. A la Chloe. It kind of smells like Chloe fragrances. Light and watery and feminine. Very nice. I've actually really enjoyed wearing this fragrance. I think I sampled it in the past a few times. I don't quite remember. And I did enjoy it. I think I went to a Sephora that had those in store and I was able to test them. And the next one is Superstitious from Frederick Malle. This is something that I've tried. I've been meaning to buy, and I saw a bottle for a tremendous price on Depop. So I purchased it and I love it. And it just smells so good. It's such a fantastic fragrance. So I picked this up and really happy to have this in my collection. I do love this one a lot. These next 2 are ones that I really love that have been on my need to buy list. One of them was if I found a good price on it. Another one was when I can get my hands on it. So the first one is actually Florally from Creed. Now, I got this from one of those discount websites like Rue La La or Hot Look, I forget which. I'm very mindful about where I purchase from there, but I do love the fact that if they're not authentic, they will return it. It is an authentic bottle. I spent like $100 on it. I did review this fragrance in the past. I think I did a first impressions or a little review with Carlos. And this is a fragrance that I liked, but didn't like completely love. But on my skin, it smelled really good, very feminine, very pretty. And I told myself that if I found it for a good price, I'll pick it up. And I don't know if they meant to list it for $100, but they listed it for $100. And I was like, that's about what I would pay for that fragrance. So I picked it up. I do really enjoy this scent. It is very pretty. So I am happy to have that. And I think it's been a very long time since I've added a bottle of Creed to my collection. This next bottle is a very special bottle of fragrance. This is something that I had a sample of a few years ago. And I kicked myself that I didn't buy a bottle the first time it was released. And so when I saw the re-release of a limited batch of this, I was like, yes. And it is Ghazal from House of Matriarch. To date, this is probably my most expensive bottle of perfume. It is on the pricier side, but when you understand the story behind it, when you understand the ingredients behind it, when you understand the amount of personal energy that Christy has put behind it, I think that the price is definitely well worth it. Whether or not you agree that natural perfumery should be this price, I know that's up for debate, but me personally, I had a sample of this, a very generous sample of this. I wore through it. I loved it. I craved it. As somebody who loves wood fragrances, this is one of the most beautiful and true wood scents I've smelled. It's just amazing. And so when I saw that she was able to do another limited batch, like a very small batch, I immediately pre-ordered a bottle. I considered pre-ordering two, to be completely honest, but I also didn't want to be greedy. So Ghazal is a beautiful wood scent. It celebrates just, I would say, almost the power of wood is the best way to put it. I will be reviewing this fragrance. I won't be reviewing it to like buy, but to kind of talk about artistry and personal creativity and the personal impact that perfumers put into their scents. That's a video I've been meaning to do for a while, but what I want to do is set up that video by reviewing specific scents by specific noses and specific houses, so that way when I do that video, I can kind of link back and say, this is what I'm talking about with this person, and this is what I'm talking about for this person. And I think Ghazal is one of the fragrances from House of Matriarch that would be a perfect example of that. So I do love this fragrance. I meant to buy it, I think 2 years ago is when she first released it. I could be wrong. I believe it was a year ago. I think I was still living in Fort Lauderdale, so probably 2 years ago. And I was very sad that I was unable to purchase a bottle at the time. So I'm very, very, very happy to finally have it in my collection. Now the next few bottles are just easy bottles, you know, just kind of like fun things to add to my collection. Obviously, I bought another fragrance from Tulip when I went to Whole Foods. I tend to, every time I shop at Whole Foods, I don't shop too often because it is very expensive, but I do tend to go a bunch. And I pick up one bottle of Tulip. I think I have one more bottle to buy, and then I have them all, and then I'm gonna do a brand overview. And it's champagne, and it's nice. It's not amazing, but I do kind of want to showcase this brand and talk about him a little bit. It's more of a layering scent, and when I talk about Tulip, I'll kind of get into that. I also picked up a hair and body mist from The Body Shop. I got this from Ulta. It was on sale. I think I paid like half price, so it was like $7 instead of $15. This is coconut and yuzu. During the summer is like body mist season for me because it's so sweaty and so hot and just so humid that, you know, during the day, if I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to be sitting around the house, I tend to wear a lot of body mists. And so this one seemed fun. I do like coconut, and it is pretty. I do enjoy it. And then I picked up another one from MixBar, Blackberry Tonic. I think currently, I haven't really smelled or worn them too much, but I did kind of sniff it. And I think so far this is my favorite, but I think Cloud Musk is the last one I need. And once I get all of them, I will be reviewing them. And I refuse to buy it online. I have to buy it in store. I don't know why I'm being such a brat about it. So every time I go to Target, I just kind of look and see, and Cloud Musk is the only one they don't have. So maybe next time they will have it. These next fragrances are fragrances that I purchased specifically either to review, or they were fragrances I was really excited for. And the first one is Versace Dylan Turquoise. If I have reviews of any of these fragrances, I will link them below. I did a which is better, or kind of compared the difference between Dylan Turquoise, which is the Eau de Toilette, flanker, to Dylan Blue, which is the Eau de Parfum. To kind of TLDR, if you guys didn't want to watch that video or sit through it, I think this is a great summertime easy scent to wear, but I don't think it in any way resembles Dylan Blue. And usually, especially if it's a flanker that has a different concentration, I want to kind of get some type of wisp, some type of feeling of the original, whether the original was an eau de toilette and now it's an eau de parfum, or if the original was an eau de parfum or an eau de toilette. These smell like two completely different fragrances, and I think that it's lazy and I don't like it because I really actually enjoy Dylan Blue. But it's not a bad scent. It's a great summer fragrance, and I actually really enjoy the guava in it. So it is a fragrance that I had sampled before and I purchased. I already was kind of like, I don't like the fact that it's a flanker to Dylan Blue, but as a summertime scent, it's nice, which is why I picked it up. And then the last scents are the new fragrances. Well, new fragrances from Tom Ford, where I talked about the Resort collection. We have Eau de Jasmine Rouge, love it. We have, so I drop it, which I'm really good at dropping perfume. Eau de Vert Bohème, love it. And not new, but re-released at a cheaper price, Oud Mineral, love it, love it. Great fragrances. I do enjoy the different concentrations. I did a review, or kind of like a mini review, or kind of talked about the Resort collection. I'll link that video below. And I did a comparison between the original Jasmine Rouge, which is an eau de parfum, and the Eau de Jasmine Rouge, which is an eau de toilette, to kind of circle back to the Dylan Blue, Dylan Turquoise. I think what Tom Ford did with the Eau de Jasmine Rouge, the Eau de Toilette version versus the Eau de Parfum, is a perfect example of what I'm looking for when there is a concentration change. There is a difference in the smell, there is a difference in the performance, but the heart and soul of Jasmine Rouge is in both. You smell them and you smell Jasmine Rouge. But if there's a note in the Eau de Parfum that doesn't work on your skin, or if it's too heavy, then you can really get the beauty of it in the Eau de Toilette. Or if there's something in the Eau de Toilette that you don't like and you like something heavier, more luxurious, more silky, more indolic, you can go for the Eau de Parfum. I love that. They're different fragrances, so you don't need both, but I, just do as I say, not as I do. But at the same time, you're not losing out on the experience of what Jasmine Rouge is with Tom Ford. And I keep going back to Sausage, Eau de Sauvage, as a great example of different concentrations being slightly different, but at the end of the day, it's all sausage. So those are those fragrances. And those are all the ones that I purchased. And now I'm going to go into the ones that were sent to me. First one was sent to me by Beverly Hills Perfumery. Alan is amazing. I love Alan. I do a lot of shopping at Beverly Hills Perfumery, and I was really excited for this release. This is a house I hadn't heard of, and this was specifically designed for Beverly Hills Perfumery. And I actually talked on the phone with Alan for probably about half an hour, 45 minutes when I received this bottle, because I wanted to talk to him about it. I will be reviewing this, and it's from Unique Luxury, and it's Beverly Hills exclusive. This is a fantastic tobacco fragrance. If you like tobacco, I love it. Normally with tobacco fragrances, they can pull a little barbecue saucy, because they're usually paired with like vanilla and fruits, and there's something about it that smells smoky and deep, fruity, and barbecue sauce. Now, I actually like the way those types of fragrances smell. I think they smell great, but I find that sometimes it doesn't work on my body chemistry. Those types of, what's the word I'm looking for, compositions. They smell good on a strip, they smell good on other people, they don't smell as good on me. It's one of the compositions that I don't quite lean towards, because for some reason it doesn't work on my skin. And my skin actually is fantastic for fragrances. I am a great blank canvas for perfume. So if something doesn't work on me, it's saying something. But I was excited because there's also a predominant honey note in this. And so when I smelled it initially, I was like, this smells so good. It smells so good. And then I wore it on my skin, and I loved how it's this beautiful, rich, sweet, very much kind of slightly briny tobacco scent. It's velvety, it's smooth, but it's not warm, it's more cool. And I love that. I thought it was fantastic. It's like a cool tobacco with like a sweet honey and some beautiful aromatics in there. I will be doing a review of this. It is amazing. and I've just been in love with it. And I was lovely talking to Alan, and when I do the review, I will kind of go into what his inspiration was and all of that, but just gorgeous scent, especially if you're looking for a perfect complex tobacco fragrance. Definitely give Beverly Hills Exclusive a shot. And then the next 4 are all the Nichene fragrances that I got, and I'm very happy because like at least 2 of these I was going to purchase, so I was very grateful that I got sent these. Again, these were sent for free to review. The 2 that I've already reviewed is Wulong Cha, again, an amazing tea scent, and then 100 Silent Ways, a gorgeous white floral. These are on my must-buy list just because personally, a lot of you guys have been asking for me to review those scents. These other 2 are ones that I've actually been requested to review, and just ones that personally I was excited to try. This one. So yeah, the names are a little harder to pronounce, so I'm very sorry, but these are gorgeous fragrance, a beautiful, beautiful aquatic. I'm really excited to review these for you guys, and they're just perfect fragrances, and I've always been a huge fan of the house just in general, so I'm excited to have these in my collection to review, and even super grateful to have been sent them. So now I have them, wear them, love them, fantastic. So that's it, guys. That's my haul for the month of April. It's a slightly bigger haul, I know. It wasn't planning on it being this big, but there were just some real great deals I couldn't pass up, and some new releases I was super excited for. I have a feeling May is going to be a big haul month too, just because there's going to be Mother's Day sales going on, and I have usually save up money to buy fragrances during Mother's Day, so I am excited to add hopefully some more Guerlain. I'm expecting to add at least 1, if not 2 or 3 Guerlain fragrances to my collection. I'm actually usually during like these types of Mother's Day sales is when I bite the bullet on some of those scents, so I am excited for that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If I have reviews of any of these fragrances, I will link them below. And also, if you guys would like reviews of any of these scents, let me know in the comment section below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!